So Arsenal won. Yes, we did win. You can all hold that. 1-0 to the Asna. 29. All right, Chelsea, your PE teacher manager got sacked from Hull City, innit? Yeah, he was 1 win in 8 before you signed him from Strasbourg. Yo, Steve, come collect your manager, mate. Yeah, but don't worry, guys. Check this. We're going to Wembley. Tell him. We're going to Wembley, matey. Talk to me. Southern Gooner in the title. Matty, after 6 whole years or more, this manager has finally made another final. The performance tonight, when I see the start, I predicted 10 out of the 11, by the way. I was sat in the bar, I had my hair cut, I had my beard shaved. I felt in a great mood. Yeah. And there was a friend of mine in there, and he said, "Who do you reckon I play?" I gave him 10 out of the 11. I didn't expect Nkapia to start. I thought he'd play Skelly. Yeah. But Nkapia, for me, was man of the match. After 10 minutes, Matty, yeah, I was like, yeah, they ain't doing nothing. Yeah, we didn't look like we were going to go and score. It was almost like after the first leg where we went gung-ho and then effed up and conceded the second. Yeah, which I rate the manager. I said that on the fan cam at the time. I said it on the watch along at the time. I rate the fact he went forward at 3-1 because he knows that manager's rubbish. He knows that squad's rubbish. They got some good players and fair play to them. They had a go. Yeah, but tonight they never had a go. Tonight they were limp. They were weak. They were everything we were against Nottingham Forest, Man United and Liverpool, home and away. Everything we were against them in the league against 10 men. Where's your Caicedo? Where's your Cold Palmer? Yeah, everything that we cuss our team out for against Sunderland and other teams this season is exactly what they were tonight. Matty, after 10 minutes, yeah, I thought it was going to be backs to the wall. We're scrambling, we're fumbling, we're bumbling. And I was like, this is light work. Yeah, the chat was lighting up. You and Ola were going a bit animated at times. I get it. Yeah, I get it. That was the most chilled I have been watching an Arsenal game since he won the FA Cup, mate. Yeah. But, mate, you fucking did it, bro. What are you saying? I'm so gassed I see it with you and Ola as well. It's the first time all three of us together on a watch-along seen us get to a final, mate.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Big stuff, man. We are moving in the right direction, man. And that is what you want to see. I think a lot of fans tonight across the interwebs was like, oh, man, where's the offense at? And it's crazy because you take what we did in this game, and we normally see it in the league, and we start out the same way we played tonight in the league, and we scrape over. But when you see this kind of performance tonight in this kind of environment, doesn't faze me one bit because you just need to get over the line. That's all cup competitions is all about. Just get over the line by hook or by crook. And kudos to the manager tonight. He set the team up to not lose tonight, and he set the team up, and he let the players on the pitch marshal themselves out of that game. Declan Rice tonight, like I said, this is not the prettiest game. If you were coming to look for style points, tonight was not the game to come look for style points. But you look at the thing you need to look at here is managing the game, controlling the game, and getting out of the game. And that's what we hit all three facets of the game tonight. It's not really much I can really say at all. I just say I'm just glad that we're through it, man. I've been one this entire season, have been yelling about getting this Carabao Cup. Go get the Carabao Cup because I know it's my experience as a manager, as a coach, is when I coached any piece of silverware that was available, we were going at it because it creates a winning mentality. Now we're in the final. I always say finals are 50-50, but you have got yourself to the dance. This is a huge step for a lot of these players, especially these inexperienced players. But when you sit down and you think about it, Lee, nobody hadn't brought this up, but when you think about the back line, you look at Timber, Ajax, he's won a trophy. You look at Declan Rice, he's won a trophy. You look at Hincapi, he went undefeated. You look at all of these other players in the team.
Zubimendi,
Sociedad, and Euros. You know, they have some form of
Jokeris,
yeah, thank
Marino,
you. Yeah,
Jesus,
yeah,
Madwakey.
Some form.
Most of our players, most of them have won something.
Yeah, won something.
If you total up the trophies, it's probably touching about 80 trophies between them. But they've not done it combined at Arsenal.
Yeah, but see, Lee, in these kind of games, they have that experience to lean on. They can look at players that's not done it before and go, hey, man, this is, let's do this. So they can, whatever it takes to pass it down to those players that's never seen it before. Even Kai Havertz. Let's not forget now, Kai Havertz is one on a
Champions League winner.
The hell we give him for all the hell
he scored the winner tonight and
the same goal he scored tonight. He scored in the Champions League. So,
facts.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm glad he celebrated that goal, mate. I can't lie. I hate it when it's like, oh, respect. It's my former club. No, bun them. You're playing for us, mate.
Yeah. No. He's around. He knows London is red, and he's endeared himself with the fans now. That kind of goal. We'll talk about that from generations to come, especially if we win it. If we go forward and win that goal will be talked about. It's just like when you go back and watch Torres' old goal when we was at Barcelona. People still remember that goal to get them to the Champions League, And then we all know the rest of the history is that. But tonight it's about us, and we did exactly what we needed to do. That was to go get the win, get to the final. At this stage, I don't care who we play. We just need to find a way to win it. Stay healthy. Because that's in March. Let's stay healthy. Now you've got one foot there. You've got one hand, rather. Let's try to put two hands on a trophy. Let's try to lift it. And let's take that experience and let's apply that to the league. Let's take that experience and let's apply it to the FA Cup. Every opportunity that we have. You've got yourself to the dance. This is a huge step for this team. Nobody's guaranteeing we're going to win. But I'm going to say we've got ourselves in a position where we can get us a trophy. And I am so proud of this team tonight. This is what I've been wanting to see. When the season started, I was on Potts and I said, hey, for me, let's start with the Carabao Cup. People thought I was crazy. What is this yank talking about? Well, what are we doing now? We're going to a final at Wembley.
We want the majors.
Yeah,
you said, "Yo, how about winning the first cup?"
Hey, this is a major for me. So we're going to see.
Matty, please tell the people. Sorry to cut over you. Yeah, please tell the people. You grew up in America. You live in America. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen one league final. That was the one that was the Carling Cup when Obafemi Martin scored that goal that made me collapse to the floor. Floor in my living room.
Because it weren't broadcast in your country at that point.
Yeah, so this would be
in your part of the country. Maybe it was broadcast in other parts of America.
No, not to my knowledge. But if
what 07 against Chelsea, Drogba.
Yeah. I saw that, but I'm talking like when I genuinely thought we had a chance to win the league.
Yeah. So out of the last two League Cup finals, you've seen them.
Yeah,
but you ain't seen the two.
I actually thought the Birmingham City one. I actually thought I was like, this team is good enough. When you look at the team on paper, you like, yeah, there's no way we're losing this. No way we're losing this.
But the last two League Cup finals, you've seen us lose, and they were both broadcast. The two that we've actually won, 87 and 93, they weren't broadcast in America.
No.
So this is the first League Cup final that we could potentially, if we win it, it'll be the first one you've seen us win, mate.
It'll be the first league.
And it'll be the first a lot of people, because, mate,
what do you got to think about this fan base?
You was 11 years old, bro. You had hair.
Lee, most of this fan base didn't even see us when we go to Portsmouth. Portsmouth a couple weeks ago for the FA Cup. The first time a lot of this fan base has ever seen us play Portsmouth. So this is what we are. This is we're a generation removed from us competing, actually winning this trophy.
Mate, I was 10 years old. You was 11 years old the last time we won the League Cup. Yeah, mate, you had a full head of hair. You weren't even a teenager. You weren't even in high school.
Hey, and Paul Abdul was big shit back then.
Yeah, there was no internet.
Yeah.
Right, it just started actually, 93. But mate, this is big. Yeah. And when people want to dismiss this cup, it winds us up.
Hey, Lee. And in 93, man, Holly Berry was Holly Berry back then, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, my friend.
But back then, it was like this cup was a major trophy. And the fact that the Premier League, with all its muscle and might and financial power and so on and so forth, And the fact they change the name every 2-3 years, Worthington Cup, Carling Cup, Coca-Cola Cup, Carabao Cup. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that have dismissed this cup over the years, yeah? Whereas for us, Matty, that are older, even though you haven't seen us win it, you know we've won it, but you didn't watch it on TV because it weren't there. Yeah. It's a big trophy because it's the first trophy.
Yeah.
If it's good enough for Pep and it's good enough for Jose and it's good enough for Jurgen, yeah, well, why ain't it good enough for Arsenal Football Club that ain't won nothing for 6 years?
This is what
and so I'm so glad they got over the line tonight to get to the final.
This is what you call building foundations, man. And when you get these kind of trophies, it builds a foundation. It's a springboard for success. And if we can go get this Carabao Cup, I honestly believe if we win this Carabao Cup, we can start talking about multiple trophies this year. I'm not saying quadruple, but I'm saying that if you can get one, you can get two. And if you can get two, you might can get three. Because I'm not gonna do all this quadruple talk. That's hard.
That's never done.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty damn hard to do when you sit down and think about it. But
it could be a domestic treble.
This is what I'm saying.
Because we're the FA Cup champs always. Let's be real.
The
League Cup, we're in the finals, so we got a 50-50 shot.
Just put yourself in the shot window. One is out of the way, and we're getting to a final. And so now we got to do is just do the business, which I believe we'll do. I think we'll get the business done. And
who do you want in the final, Matt?
I don't care.
Because Newcastle still have a chance. Yeah, let's be real. Man City are looking shaky.
Don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. Mate, we got a great record at Wembley, and somebody in the chat earlier said that Mikel Arteta has not lost at Wembley.
That's what I tell you. He's 100%.
As a player or a manager.
Yeah, 100%.
Was it you that said it?
Yeah.
Or something. It was
either
you or
said it, but I know I said it on air as well. He's never lost.
He's never lost a final at Wembley.
Yeah. Now he didn't play in two of them. One of them he was injured. Let's not forget.
Yeah, that was when he was in the blue jeans.
The blue jeans. I told you he was injured.
That was 2014.
Yeah, but he played in I think
maybe 2014. Yeah. Because he was captain when we did the 9-year trade. Maybe it was 2014. Yeah, either way.
But you know what? This is one.
But look how happy we are, Matt.
Yeah, man. But you know what, Lee? This is one of the times that the manager can actually go and for these players, he can give them the experience from being in Wembley because he knows what it's like to go there and win. So this is a unique situation. I am thrilled. I am over the moon, bro. We're getting ready to go get this trophy, man. I'm putting it out there right.
We've been calling this for the whole time. How long we've been doing these watch-alongs together?
Oh, I've known you pretty much. Long as about
I've had this channel 7 years. Yeah,
at least 5.
So you've done, well, you've been in the chat from day, but doing watch-alongs, it's probably 4 seasons now.
Yeah. So
4.5 maybe.
Yeah, but you know, we've been saying it, just stop being in the cup, stop being in the cup, stop being in the cup.
Yeah.
The
Operation Save the Cups.
Yeah. Save the cups. Ola.
And do you know what I liked about the manager today? Yeah? Number 1, he weren't bouncing around like a jack in the box. Number 2, he only made 2 subs. Number 3, Eze stayed on the whole game.
Yeah.
Now, people were getting onto Eze in the chat. Kenny said in the ground that people were on Eze's case the whole game, yeah? But you know what he did tonight? Instead of trying to dribble past 4 players and lose the ball and it's a turnover, he got the ball, just played it simple. How many times did we mention Zubimendi tonight? I mentioned him once.
Lee.
Yeah, when he was bouncing around outside the box.
All that
had a shot over the bar.
Is that
every single one of them tonight, mate? He was
everybody just did their job. Everybody just did their job tonight.
Thank you. And everyone followed the manager's instructions to the point where the manager didn't need to be bouncing around on the touchline.
Let's not.
He said in the presser the other day, Odegaard. I'm not. It was actually Tom Canton. Funny enough, said, "How comes Odegaard's so deep? Yeah, but Eze when he comes in is so high." Yeah, and he said, "Well, I don't tell Odegaard to play like that." That was telling, you know. Yeah, that was telling. That's why Odegaard got dropped at the weekend. Then Odegaard got a rocket up his backside, came on and played well. And this is the thing, mate. Yeah, Madueke, for all of his faults, I wouldn't say he had a bad game. I wouldn't say he had an amazing game. I wouldn't say any of them had an amazing game. Nkapia may be the only one. The rest of them just did the basics, matey, and that is all we ask. And that was a Chelsea team that I expected to come into that game and throw the kitchen sink at it. Instead, their manager was like we would be against Newcastle last season. Rabbit in the headlights. Okay, if we get out of here without getting embarrassed, I don't think we can win it. We don't want to get embarrassed. Yeah, so we'll go half-assed. That's what their manager did tonight. Yeah, that performance tonight, Matty, will go mad under the radar if we don't win it. Yeah, because if we don't win it, it's irrelevant, really. However, that performance, the way them players to a man got over the line without our captain, without Saka, without Calafiori, yeah, without Jesus. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of players out today. Yeah. Without Skelly in the team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Martinelli, I thought it was fantastic. Trossard, when he came on, that little dribble, it was just like taking the piss. Yeah. That performance is the best performance from the manager and the collective. And it's almost like, I know it's going on nearly 20 minutes. We're going to wrap.
It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty in a game like that. It's not designed to be pretty. We had the advantage coming.
That's like going into April, May. Just get over the line.
Oh, just get over the line. This is when we and I've said this in the last couple of weeks. I don't mind if we're stinking it out, and I know we talk about the Carabao Cup applies to the league. If we're not 9-12 points ahead going into the last 3 weeks of the season, then we just need to win. Do what you got to do.
Just think a draw. Nobody cares.
People forget when we played Manchester United that year in the FA Cup. We stuck the joint out.
Yeah, 05. Yeah, Vieira's last game. Yeah, they battered us that day.
I mean, we got destroyed. We got decimated. Start the joint out. And what did we do? Go win the FA Cup. It doesn't matter. When you're in these cup competitions, it does not matter. There's not one person that if we was to make it to the Champions League final would care about how we played as long as we walked out there with a W.
If we put that performance in the Champions League final tonight, nobody cares. But because it's the League Cup,
we did it 20 years ago. We probably would have won it.
No, don't get onto that one, mate. Fucking Matty, you said 20 years ago. Do you know how crazy that is, Matty?
Yeah, but you know what, Lee? Next month, we're going to Wembley, and that's all that matters tonight. This chat, big up to everybody that's been here this entire time, that's been there, that's been the real ones that's been there with us before.
Everyone who wants the League Cup. Yeah, classes it as a major, not dismissed it. Bless up to all of you, whether you support Arsenal or not, because most of your clubs have won it. I've only seen Arsenal win 2. Matty's seen Arsenal win 2, but not seen it live at the time. Yeah, I beg we win it, not just for you, Matty, but for the manager
and these players, man. The manager
and the players.
They need
because as much as we cuss this manager in this club out and these players,
they need.
Yeah. My want and our want for this manager to be binned is less than our want for a trophy.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Lee, the bottom line here is we all want success. And the players need the manager needs this, and the club needs this. And so, you've put all this work into building this project. The last thing you want to do is not, put the cherry on top, man. And here we go. This is an opportunity to put silverware in the coffer. And then it's another opportunity for us to move forward. And what we've had so far is you'd have to deem it as a pretty good season so far. And we're looking pretty good in the league, and we just got to keep doing it, just step by step, just step by step, one game at a time, one game at a time.
Facts. On that bombshell, Matty Love, Southern Gooner on YouTube, link in the title. Yeah, we're out. Love. I'm live straight away, by the way. Carefree Lewis might jump on.